Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the Harmonious Frequencies of the Mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Minecraft. Well, there is a lot of things that need to be done around the base here. A lot of interesting and fun things that I could dedicate my time to, but I've been spending a lot of time around the base, doing a lot of stuff here, and I've decided that it's adventure time. I need to kind of get out of here, do something different for a little while, so I figured that we could go and explore together this fabulous dirt hole over here. Yes. I might find, try to find a safe way to get down. I don't know if this is going to update the sand. Ooh. And, make it dangerous for me to fall down, but we'll see. It did. Okay. Here we go, though. This is definitely a ravine of some kind. An old Skelly over there has got an enchanted bow, which is a little bit troubling. Ooh. Yep. He died by trying to kill me because of the thorns I have on my chest plate here. I did, off camera, I went ahead and added mending to my helmet and my chest piece, both. All of my armor is starting to get a little bit worn. And so it's important that I add the mending and stuff on there so that it doesn't get completely destroyed. Oh, creeper just spawned over there right when I killed his friend. Yeah, quite a bit of sand fell from up there. That's fine though. I need sand for all sorts of things. That'll be good. Glass, concrete, TNT, all that kind of stuff. So I'll certainly happily take that. Of course there is a ledge up there that I'm never comfortable with having to worry about creepers dropping down on my head. I'll just have to try to stay away from the edges as much as possible. Yeah. I figure we could go do some Holy zombie. I figured I could grab up some various resources that I do kind of need. I am a little bit short on redstone, believe it or not. And coal is always a good one to grab. Things like that. I probably ought to make a iron pick as well, because this one is starting to deteriorate a little bit. It has mending on it, so if I go down here and grab this coal here, we can repair the pick just a hair, which will be good. Oh, what is that I'm using? The shovel? That doesn't make any sense. Here comes another zombie. He can't get to me though, so it's no worry really. Yeah, my sword has mending on it as well, so I should be able to keep it from deteriorating too much. It'll be good. Oh, I do not want that granite. Thank you very much. Put that right away. So yeah, I am going to explore around a bit. see how we go, see how it do. Try not to die and all those kinds of magical things. Okay, well the cave or the ravine doesn't extend out a huge long distance. This is basically the back part of it here. Up above it seems to extend a little bit further. Not much though. There's a little kind of an indentation right there above that layer of rock, but it's not very deep. On the other side of this lava flow though, there's a cave up there, and there's also a cave back in this area somewhere. I just heard a zombie as well, so there's got to be somebody back behind me here. Some kind of a cave opening. I am still grabbing iron, mostly just because it's available and out of habit. Of course, with the iron farm that I have, I'll probably end up having plenty of iron for everything that I need it for. I've already grabbed up a whole bunch of coal, of course with my fortune pick. I'm picking up more than just one piece per block, which is really nice. So I won't have to mine a whole bunch of coal in order to fill up my inventory with that. Let's see. I was just trying to get up over this direction, and I can sneak along diagonal blocks without falling. So right up here is a cave. I heard a skeleton though, so if he shoots me off this block, it's going to be a little bit dangerous for me. Yeah, here we go. So I'm not sure how deep this is, how far in it goes, but hopefully it's a pretty good sized one. I've been wondering about the wisdom of exploring these caves, because the more area that I light up down here, the more monsters are going to spawn up top while I'm trying to do stuff. Especially once it gets dark enough for them to spawn, you know, at night and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it does make it a little bit more dangerous to operate above ground at night if these areas down here are lit up, because yeah, there's mob caps and all that kind of technical nonsense. If the monsters can't spawn down here, they're going to spawn wherever they can in greater numbers up on the surface. So that's something I have to keep in mind. I still do want to do some serious exploring though, and just find out what is around my home base area, because I definitely have put it off for quite a long time. I think I'm just going to obsidianize all of this lavas. See how that do. I haven't been able to quite tell if it's worth gathering this stuff, coal, with my diamond pick, because even though I do get some experience from it, it doesn't seem to be mending my pick faster than it's using it up. I've dug a few veins of coal, and I'm still really questioning the value of doing that, so I suppose the correct answer is to just keep going and see if it works eventually. Oh, almost lost my water. Alright. So that clearly hasn't gotten rid of the lava source back there, but yeah, that's fine. Uh, doesn't look like there's any diamonds down in this lava pool, sadly. Take a look over here, see what we can find. Oof, I don't see anything of value back here. Hoping to find a little bit of redstone. Or anything really, but this is just a pool of lava. Nothing else. Interesting. Well, I do have further back here to explore. Of course, I'm going to grab this gold. No reason to pass it up. Though I haven't found, I haven't been using it like I could. Of course, you need, I think it's like gilded melon slices or something like that. In order to make health potions. And so I can use gold for those. I could just hop over here. There we go. So even though it'll get rid of the lava down there, once again I'll just use a water source. I might put it up higher here so that I can get out of the thing once I get down here. And once again, it's just a hole. Shame. Such shame. Alright, well I'm going to keep exploring, and I'll bring y'all back if I find anything interesting. Alright, now we're getting into more useful stuff that might be giving me more experience to mend my pickaxe with. There's a bit of lapis there. Pretty good amount. I probably should have been a little bit more cautious because I can totally hear... Yeah, there's lava down here somewhere. So I should have been a little more cautious. But check this out. Emerald. Bam. So of course we get more than one from that. That was 3 from one block. And then right here again. Bam. There was 2 off of that one. And then here's some more lapis. More lava below us. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of lapis. Already a stack and almost a half. Just from what, 4 or 5 blocks there. That's really good, I think. But yeah, I wanted to show you all that for sure. This area here, I had to open up. I could hear a witch laughing in the last area y'all saw me in. And so I just started digging around in the walls. And yeah, popped out here. Clearly still under the extreme hills biome. That's how we were able to locate the emeralds there. And since I can hear lava back down in that other corner, I may head over there and do some digging around underneath. Try to find some more. Yep, there's a spider back behind here somewhere. I might dig out this gravel and see if I can reveal him that way. But this is where I popped out at here. And then there's a bunch of, kind of a circle. Oh, here we go. This is where the spider is for sure. Come at me, bro. Can you not? You can fit through there if you tried. I know you can. I'll just help him with his, being stuck. Cool. Alright, well there's definitely more to explore, so if I find cool things, I'll bring y'all back once again. This is a, pretty seriously wretched place. I went up pretty high up in the original cave, behind that lava flow. So this is the ravine. There's another cave up there that I didn't notice when I was lighting this up, which is pretty dangerous. I could have gotten ambushed from up there. Creeper or skeleton, either one would have sent me, well, down into the water, so that wouldn't have been too bad. There's a lot of iron over there that I can eventually go across to get, but like I said before, I'm not hurting for iron or anything. Looks like there's something up there, but it's negligible. Yeah, I came down in here and I was worried that I was gonna die. I heard a bunch of zombies, but I figured if I just ran past and did my best to avoid them, I would be fine. So I ran back in this direction, putting torches as I went, and encountered about 4 skeletons. It was right about that time that my first shield broke. Thankfully I had a backup in my inventory already, and so I just hid around the corner right here, and yeah, I was able to conquer these guys without too much of a problem. But the zombies followed me back here. They kept spawning, kept following me, and I was pretty sure I was gonna die, but thankfully I did not. I was able to live. I don't think we're quite low enough to encounter anything special. It's mostly just gonna be iron and coal this high up in the area, but as big as the cave is back in the other direction, I feel like there's a really good chance that it'll end up going lower and I'll be able to find some more important things than just iron and coal. So I'm going to go back that direction. Keep exploring, keep trying not to die, and we'll see what we come up with. Well, I got a pretty good haul from the thing. Not too shabby, I could say myself. Huh, it's exactly enough to finish off that stack, which is pretty good. There we go. A little bit of sand just from that entrance there. Some more redstone, which is always nice. Pretty decent amount of emeralds. No diamonds at all, which is a little bit sad. I was really hoping to find at least 1 or 2 down there, but nothing. A little bit of lapis, which is always nice. And that's basically it, I guess. Strings, bones, lint, and rotten flesh. Nope. This one. There we go. So, yeah, like I said, I do need to go get some clay. That's for sure. I'm really low. And I left all my iron up there at the base, but I need to make some more shovels before I go. Yeah, I'm definitely not satisfied with these. There's nothing necessarily wrong with them. It's a good design and everything. But I'm just not a fan with the way that they turned out. They look ugly for one thing. But I suppose they do the job. See what we can do. Okay. And the reason why I put these pressure plates on here was so that when I get off the pressure plates, it's supposed to turn the water off But clearly, as you can see with the pigs over there still jumping, it's not the case. So for whatever reason, even though the observer block is supposed to recognize the changed state of the pressure plate up there, it's not doing it. So that's kind of weird, a little bit annoying. It'd be just the same if I put a button up there. Press the button, dispense the water, all that kind of stuff. It'd probably make it a lot simpler too. So I need to make a place for this Fletcher, and then I need to work out some more places to put decent villagers. I need to clean these guys out of here fairly desperately, because the more that they breed in here, the more villagers are getting killed all the time in the holding tank, which is not good, especially if they're librarians. Because I need to find a librarian that has a Silk Touch book, and I need to find a librarian that has a mending book, so I can get mending on my pants and boots and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. And whatever else I end up needing them for. Wow. It's a pretty healthy amount of iron so far. Poppies as well, so we're never going to have a shortage of red dye by any means. So that's good. Suppose one thing I could do is go ahead and just mark this out for iron, and then the poppies will yeah, not exist after they fill up these few areas here. Put poppies over to here, kind of like the other one, and then just fill up the rest of it like this with iron, so that way I don't ever have to worry about it overflowing or whatever, and having way too many poppies. I don't know if I want to gather up clay from here. I'd rather go a little bit further out in order to do that. The mending book also had aqua affinity for the helmet, and so that's going to help me dig up a bunch of this stuff, which is going to be nice. So I can't really decide if I want to start building structures up here to hold the villagers in, or if I want to go gather clay first. But I suppose I really do need to clean up that villager breeder in there. So, yeah, definitely ought to get that done. I really do like how that works out. The old smith is in here supervising everything, and then the golems just get all cooked up there. I might have to find a way to keep him in a more stationary position, because he really does like to run around all the time. That's so good. 7 ingots for an emerald. I'm way happy about that. But okay, I'm going to try to get some sort of really basic structure done up here, so that I can hold some of those villagers that are down there. Well, I suppose I have some building materials here. Blue terracotta for right now. I think that's probably going to work. So I'm just going to build a basic hut, maybe even on this corner right here. Or right at the end here, just to shove the villagers in until I can figure out something else to do with them. So I'm going to get that done, and then I'm going to work on cleaning out the villager breeder, and I'll bring y'all back if there's anything interesting going on. Got the 3 stooges here. Got this guy as a weaponsmith, 16 coal trade, which is pretty good, same as the other one. 7 emeralds for an iron axe, which isn't too bad. This fletcher is 16 string for an emerald, which is pretty cheap. 1 emerald for 10 arrows. That's the fletcher that was caged down at the bottom there. Then this guy, 27 paper for an emerald, is not a very good trade. But he has only 23 emeralds for feather falling 2. If I get 2 of these books, I could have feather falling 4 on my boots. And that would be pretty epic. I think I'd be able to get 23 emeralds pretty easily with the iron farm over there. So that shouldn't be a problem. But that's what I was able to get out of the breeder there. See if I can keep them in there. And once again, I don't know if baby zombies can get in there or not. But I went through and I even tested a few of the trades that these guys had before I sent them into the catch tray in there. But now you can see I've just got these 4 guys in here. And one thing I did forget to do though is find out what these butchers or cooks have for trades. So let's pop in and see that. I also need to come back and well, I can do it right now. Till the ground is what I'm trying to say. Re-till the ground. My other hoe is almost broken anyway, so if I throw this one down, it will be perfectly fine. There we go. Somebody will get to that pretty soon. This guy's got 16 pork for an emerald. 14 raw chicken is a pretty good trade. 16 pork is a little bit high. And let's see what this guy has. 12 leather for an emerald. That's the most expensive leather trade. So he's no good either. The raw chicken wouldn't be too bad, except that I don't have a raw chicken machine. As you know, the one that I have set up cooks the chicken as it goes instead of leaving it raw. So I could just replace the lava source block with a water source block, and that'll give me raw chicken, so I could trade with him. That's the cheapest chicken trade, so if I find another butcher though with that same trade, I can bring him out here and send him on his way. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode today. It wasn't a super whole lot, but I did get a few resources, explored the caves underneath the base here. At least that one shaft there. There's still a huge hole over there that I could go take a look into. See what resources lay underneath there. I still do need some more lapis. Redstone I'm pretty good on for now. And of course, iron I'm doing pretty fantastic on as well. Clearly I had to move this in order to run these rails through because it was sitting right here. So I did do that, rearranged a few things, which is fine. I had to move that onto there so that I could get the people moving. The first one I sent up here, of course, stopped right here, wouldn't go anywhere because, yeah, this was locked. And he ended up falling straight back down. Thankfully, he didn't go and die, though. I had the rails turned the way that they needed to be. So yeah, if you want to catch the next episode, feel free to subscribe. Consider supporting if you would. And be sure to check out any of my other videos and playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you very much for any time you spend on my channel. And I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.